Remember the golden age of Disney Channel? When we had shows like Hannah Montana, Sweet Life, Wizards of Waverly Place. That's the best one in my opinion. And most importantly, when they would pump out musicals like they were the hottest thing since sliced bread. I don't know about you guys, but I loved these movies when I was little. And considering I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube until I was 10, Disney Channel songs were basically the soundtrack to my childhood. Obviously I've grown a lot since then, and so has my music taste. Now I listen to Taylor Swift. But my family went to Massachusetts this past week, so I decided to use the 3-hour car ride to revisit some of the bangers of my youth.
Hi, my name's Jason. I'm from Your Mother's Onion, and you're watching Does It Still Hold Up? Subscribe.
Guys, I have to be honest, the bangers of my youth are also the bangers of my right now. Like, as much as my taste in music has evolved, it really hasn't. I revisit the HSM soundtracks like once every few months. I mean, come on, he's a basketball star and he can sing, she's smart and she's pretty, what more could you ask for? But let's stick a pin in those movies for a second and look at Disney Channel music as a whole. Everyone knows that Disney Channel and music kind of go hand in hand. If a Disney Channel show isn't about music, it has musical numbers shoehorned into it at some point or another, even if it's really weird and unnatural. And pretty much every show has the lead sing their theme song, most likely as an attempt to launch their music career. Guys, you don't have to tell me, alright? I'm familiar with the ways that acting and singing kind of coincide. At my school, most of the theater nerds were also the choir pricks, and vice versa. Except me, I was just a prick. With Bridget Medler music videos being played during the commercial breaks of a Bridget Medler TV show, it's pretty clear what Disney Channel's trying to do. They want to get up in front of not just the general public, but all the Christopher Nolans and Scooter Brauns of the world and say, hey, guys, look, she's talented. Look! But it's interesting to me because I feel like you so rarely see someone attach their acting and singing careers so closely together. Like, yeah, Broadway stars both sing and act in the same show, but doing theater is a lot different than acting and singing as a recording artist. It's like they're throwing both at the wall and waiting to see what sticks. Regardless, this television network has produced a buttload of pop music, which would probably be completely mediocre if it weren't for pure nostalgia. Like, it doesn't matter if any of these songs are actually good. They remind us of our childhood, and that's what keeps it in my personal rotation. And that's also probably the only reason you clicked on this video. Even removing nostalgia from the picture entirely, comparing Disney Channel music to, say, The Weeknd is like comparing a Gordon Ramsay Wagyu truffle burger to a Big Mac, but like swap the order. Like, a Big Mac isn't trying to be better than a Gordon Ramsay burger. Obviously there's a pretty substantial gap in quality, but both probably smack. And you know, even if the Wagyu, how do you even say that? Wagyu? I'm gonna say Wagyu, but I feel like it's wrong. Even if the Wagyu, I can't do it. Say you're a millionaire, so money isn't a problem, and you know the Wagyu burger tastes substantially better than a Big Mac. Sometimes the Mickey D's is just calling your name. You gotta answer the call. With that out of the way, let's dive in. You're probably thinking, wow, this idiot's actually gonna dissect Disney Channel music like it's the new Kung Fu Kenny album? Oh yeah, I am. That's the backbone of my childhood. Growing Gabriella practically raised me. I will be treating these songs with the utmost respect for the duration of this video, and if you're not about it, then just leave. Just leave a like, subscribe, maybe tap the bell, comment to help the algorithm, and then skedaddle. Get out of here. God. The first thing I noticed when listening is that a lot of the vocals sound really bad. Like awful. And not because these people can't sing. I mean, I'm not saying all of them can, but some of them are okay. There's just so many effects and auto-tune. It honestly just doesn't make sense. And I mean that in the nicest, most respectful way possible. Don't get mad at me, mom and dad. My initial thought was that maybe auto-tune was really new at the time, and the producers were just running their new toy into the ground, but a quick Google search disproved that theory. The thing with vocal tuning is there's a certain line that separates regular average pitch correction from T-Pain, and Disney Channel pretty much gritties down the center of that line. Of course, without evidence, my words are like Bunked without the Jessie kids. Completely worthless. So let's go back and take that pin out from earlier, and I'll redirect you to a song from the first High School Musical called "And Something There Was Me and You Something." I don't remember. Looking from the outside. Like, it's a nice song, but Siri coming in and crashing the party on some of those lower notes really just pulls me out of it. Thanks to Tick Tick Boom, and even the later High School Musical movies, we know that Vanessa Hudgens isn't a bad singer. So why? Why, Disney? What's good?
Hello class, welcome to Child Labor 101. For our first lesson, we'll be talking about Disney Channel. Hey Billy, shut the fuck up and listen to the lesson. I'll fucking Alakazam your ass right now. First question of the day. Why does Vanessa Hudgens sound like shit? Any guesses? No? Billy, don't even fucking try. The first most likely answer would probably just be that she's a crappy singer. But like we said earlier, that isn't the case. Damn, that song slaps. So why don't we go down the list of other possible theories? The first one, Disney was just fucking with her. Very plausible. Honestly, would not surprise me. The next best answer would be that she was just unable to reach lower notes, so they had to artificially tune them, which, now that I think about it, is probably exactly why. I truly believe that auto-tune cannot make a bad singer good, but it can make a good singer sound horrible. Give it a listen and really focus on the vocals. I think you'll understand what I'm talking about. Disney Channel also EQs their vocals in a really weird way, and it just, again, doesn't sound good. For those that don't know, EQing, or equalization, is when you alter the levels of specific frequencies within an audio to sort of highlight the good aspects of it and diminish the not so good aspects. This is my voice when I increase the levels of some of the lower frequencies. This is it when I increase some of the higher ones. And you kind of just play around with it to find what works best for your voice. I think you can do it with everything, but most people just choose to do it with voices. I'm not really sure. I don't know anything about music production. All I know is that when a voice is EQ'd properly, it can sound really good. And when it's done poorly, it makes it sound like muddy and compressed and kind of gross. But I digress. The vocals don't always sound like piss. Honestly, in movies like Camp Rock and Lemonade Mouth, where the pop songs are a bit more traditional / kind of rocky feeling, it doesn't sound bad at all, but they're super inconsistent with it. You know, you could have a part of a song that sounds completely normal, and the other part sounds like you're singing through 3 paper towel rolls and a bag of sand. Someone who I think suffers from this treatment a lot is Austin from Austin and Ally. He's clearly a pretty good singer, but they give him super poppy songs, throw a lot of effects on his vocals, and what you end up with is something that's, I guess, kind of catchy, but it doesn't really utilize his potential as a singer. I think the lyricism in these is actually a lot better than you'd expect from kids' songs. Obviously, they're super filtered and convey pretty shallow messages, but if you break it down, like bar for bar, it's really not that bad. Sometimes. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just generalizing. Some are worse, some are better. But a great comparison could be Big Time Rush, right? Because they cater to similar demographics, and they have relatively the same basic themes for all their songs. You know, like girls, guys, heartbreak, breakup, I love you, you know, all that stuff. The difference is Disney Channel just does it better. Like this one Hannah Montana song that I completely forgot about until going back and listening to it, kind of smacks. I barely even watched Hannah Montana when I was little, but come on. That's pretty good. It's a cute, like, simple idea for a song, but it's a good idea, you know what I mean? If only the show had this quality writing. Yes, that is a blatant diss at Hannah Montana. Your show is not funny, Wizards is better. I thought it'd be a good idea to make, like, a tier list of all the Disney Channel properties that have music or soundtracks. I actually made this template, so I'll link it in the description.
Never mind, I'm taking out the hat.
And fudge.
And friends.
So S is sick, A, alright, B, it's like bad, but I'll listen to it. C is, can you stop playing this garbage? D, don't understand why they released this. And F, for sure ass. Like, indisputable. James Charles ass.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll start with something light. Hannah Montana.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have memory of this show.
Well, for me,
so you got the
Hannah Montana's kind of Hannah mid-Tana, if you ask me. So I'll go bad, but I'll listen. It has to be like an average. Right? So, like, there's one song that I really like that Hannah Montana did, but there's a lot of songs that I think are completely mid.
Let It Shine is an S.
Let It Shine, that's auto. Where's the energy? Let It Shine? That's an S! That's an S! Hannah Montana, the movie, you probably don't remember that either. That one can go in B, too. Actually, I feel we should move Hannah down to C. But then it's like, this isn't like, can you stop playing this garbage, actually?
I say it's just a low B then.
Alright, fine.
Austin
and Ally.
I remember as a kid liking the songs in this show. And also basing it off of where everything else is, I think it's low-key an A. Although, honestly, I bet if I listen to them now, I probably wouldn't like them.
No,
but
I listened to a few of them.
Let's keep it that way.
I listened to a few of them for the video.
High School Musical, the first one. Ugh.
What? Seriously?
No. It can't be an S because it's worse than the second and third.
How?
Are you serious? You think the
Dude,
first one?
are you kidding?
Wait. Which
This
one?
could be the start of something. Literally the first song.
Zac Efron doesn't even sing in that movie.
I don't give a flying friend. Okay?
That is not an S.
No, that is an
we can't.
S.
If you have to argue that if it's an S or not, then it's not an S. It's an A then.
Fine.
I think the guy that voices Zac Efron, like his voice is trash. And
It's
two,
not trash.
or it's not trash. It's
just
mid.
weird. When Zac Efron talks, he has like a super deep. He's like,
He's like, yeah.
yeah. What's up, man?
All
What's up, right?
Let's start.
And
All
then
right,
he
all right,
starts
Gabrielle.
singing.
Let's start singing. What's up? You see what I mean, bro? And I also think that it's literally just because the second and third one are just that much better. The first one just can't be it.
I can agree on a high A.
Okay.
High School Musical 2. That's
think-
a low A in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know why we put High School Musical 2 under Austin and Ally. Both me and Justin think that it should be above it, and we looked at it and we were like, I don't know what we were thinking. So just imagine that the positions are swapped.
There's a few bangers.
But look, it ain't
You
no High
are
School
the
Mu-
music,
But it
me.
ain't no High School Musical 3. Like High School
Exactly.
Musical 3 is all
Yeah,
bangers.
exactly.
Which moving on to our
High
next
School
one.
Musical 3. That's an S. That's an S. That's an S.
Word. No, I'd put it above Let It Shine. Let's be honest here, bro.
I'm listening to High School Musical 3 songs more than Let It Shine. Let's do Camp Rock. It's a high B.
Look, bro, it's just so hard to rank these songs.
It's a
knowing
low
that
B,
I just
actually.
hate the movie.
I loved Camp Rock.
I loved Camp
What are you
Rock too,
talking about?
but now it's because we watched it like a few months ago.
I do a C.
Like Shane, what kind of name is Shane, bro?
Oh, that was bad. Shane, Nate, and Jason. His name was Nate.
Nate, like,
I'm sorry, if your name is Nate, you have no business being famous.
nah, isn't it funny too that Nick Jonas kind of looks like Big Nate?
And honestly, Joe Jonas with his, his straight hair, he looks like a Shane. Shane Dawson.
Give him a beanie.
Camp Rock 2,
Better than the first one. It was still kind of better.
low
though.
B. I'll go low B. Honestly,
Wait, no,
I
it's-
feel like Camp Rock songs are better than Hannah Montana.
Let me think. What songs are from Camp Rock?
Music. That one's kind of mid. In my soul. I think
Because
what
I also
we'll
don't
do
know Hannah
is we'll
Montana.
move the Hannah Montanas.
To see, and then
Let's do that in a high B.
I don't remember.
Tough.
I don't remember.
You know the Nick Jonas song?
Nate got El Riz for
Yeah.
real. And the girl he's going for is like literally so mid too.
What are you talking about?
She's
She
mid.
She looks like someone tried to draw Valkyrie from memory.
Anne Hathaway, but then just like someone just free transformed the mouth.
Nah, but we're not mean on this channel. She's a pretty lady.
She's a lady.
She's,
I mean,
she's
like,
a very beautiful individual.
she a lady. Like, I mean, like.
But she like a 6. I'm kidding.
All right, you know what? Let's move past to it. Let's move it to low B. Low B.
The only reason I think it's still higher, you know that we're firing.
All right, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I kind of like the one that goes, if you got heart and soul, you can rock and roll. No. You remember that song?
We can't
No,
back
stop.
down. We can't back down.
Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. I don't even remember this.
Did they
song.
have songs in that movie?
Yeah?
The mother be texting. The mother be blowing up the phone.
What'd she say?
Asking if we want to order Italian.
I'm down. Give me an Italian sub and lather it with mayo. Lemonade mouth.
Oh, that's an A or an S. She's so gone. Mike
dude,
Carrigan.
she's so gone.
Somebody.
Yeah, I remember that song.
The bridge of that song
Yeah.
slaps
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
hard.
true. Yellow sun.
Starstruck. I remember liking the song, like Hero. I don't remember that song.
And I'm not gonna lie though. Whoa, oh, yeah, oh, starstruck.
oh my god, bro! When his black friend, when bro has the feature starts going like this.
I would probably do that, to be honest.
Okay, Teen Beach Movie, good soundtrack. I think that's an A. Low key. I think it's an A.
Put like a low A. You
Teen Beach
better
Movie 2?
run. See what we
They have one.
keeping the cool. Teen Beach Movie 2.
I think there's only one good song in that movie.
Yeah, feel good. All right, so this is our final tier list.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I listened to like a specific playlist on Spotify. It's called Disney Channel Bangers or something like that. I'll link it in the description. It had pretty much all the popular songs, but also songs that I like barely remembered that like, unlocked something in my brain. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about this song. So it was kind of cool because I just went deeper down the Disney Channel rabbit hole than I would have if I listened to my own nostalgia playlist. You know what I mean? Something I tried to keep in mind when listening to all these songs is that they may be for kids, but they're made by adults that know what they're doing for the most part. So I don't see why I can't critique/assess their work like I would any other artist. Teen Beach Movie is a movie that I didn't watch that often when I was a kid, but some of their songs were on this playlist, and not bad. I even decided to go and watch the movie with my brother when I got home. I especially like this one song called Falling For You. It was really cute, man, okay? It was just really cute. I like it, okay? Stop bullying me. So yeah, good job, Disney. I don't know why I keep referring to Disney Channel as if there's some singular entity that's behind writing and producing all of these songs. Obviously that's not the case, but it would just take too much time to dive into the projects individually. I guess I would be down to make it like a series where I do that, but I don't think anyone really wants to see that. So instead, we're here to focus on what they all have in common. You ever notice how Disney Channel songs all sound really similar? Like different slices of the same pie, or different sandwiches made with the same expired mayo? A technical explanation would be that they all use similar sounding stock type instruments, and they also all lack any type of bass for some reason. I don't know why. And then of course there's everything that I said about the vocals in this video, but I think it's more related to how all the songs kind of like wear their simplicity on their sleeve. There's nothing experimental or really different about any of them. They all just sound like more of the same, which is odd because when compared to each other, they definitely sound different. Like Camp Rock music doesn't sound like High School Musical music, at least not to me. But Disney Channel music definitely feels like its own thing, like its own subgenre that doesn't get to eat at the grown-ups table, but is still a little bit too old to eat at the kids table, but then they're just forced to eat at the kids table based off of technicality. I think some of the songs are better produced with worse lyrics, some have better lyrics but are kind of overly produced and just sound kind of bleh, and some are pretty ass on both fronts, but I couldn't tell you if any of them are definitively good or bad, because it's not up to me. Music is subjective, obviously. To close, I'll say Disney Channel music may be formulaic, shallow, boring, maybe just a little bit basic, bland, cheesy, repetitive, but the appeal to me remains even after tearing it to bits today. I like my Disney Channel songs for the same reason Ted likes his Shocky coffee, the same reason Manny likes his weird booger blanket thingy, because it's comfortable. I've been listening to this music since I was like 5. When it plays, I know every lyric and instrumental nuance. Yeah, these are far from my favorite songs, but they hold a special place in my heart. What can I say? They're my day ones. So to answer the question, does Disney Channel music hold up? I guess I'd say yes, but not really. Just because you grow out of something doesn't make it bad. Over time, I think these songs have definitely held up for what they are, regardless of any technical issues I may have with any of them. Yeah, they aren't the same absolute fucking units that I thought they were when I was a kid, but like, it's alright. And if you know what to expect going into it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope it didn't feel too messy. I just kind of struggle with like how deep in I want it to go, you know, because again, I can't do all the songs, but then speaking more generally is kind of hard. But I think the final product of what I have came out pretty good. Me and my brother made a second channel video where we're gonna be ranking High School Musical songs in like a tier list format, so I'll leave a link in the description. Comment below your favorite Disney Channel movie or show. Oh, and for those of you wondering, Taylor Swift 3 is not completely off the table, but basically I wrote the script, turned out kind of ass, so then I scrapped it. And since then, I've really just been waiting for inspiration to strike. I don't want to milk her too much as a talking point, so if I come up with a good idea for a video, then I'll do it. No promises, because I don't know. In the meantime, I'll be working on other projects probably, so be on the lookout for that. And follow me on Instagram if you want to give input on videos, Q&A questions, things like that. Sorry this video took so long to come out. I was kind of sick, but then I like wasn't. It's like a whole thing. But I hope you enjoyed, like the video, stuff like that. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys hopefully next week.
Under the sun, you're cruising for some bruising. Keeping the cool.